Face. Oh wait, no, I don't put on my little face for this. That's right. I'm confusing myself. Hello! How is everyone tonight? I'm in the middle of a storm. I should turn on the game audio. I have fallen back into old bad habits in this game. Where I'm just like, cruising around, rapidly looking at different planets. So I thought I'd take you guys on that journey with me. I do have a poll going up at 8 p.m. I've decided on 3 games to let you guys vote for our next, like, proper game stream series. So, 3 games I can play with a gamepad. I have to think about what I'm in the mood for.
Excited for Panty and Stocking Season 2?
Honestly, I haven't even watched, like, the original series. So, I'd have to catch up on it. There's a lot of things I haven't watched, you guys, alright? I can't control what catches my interest. I'll tell you guys about this planet as soon as it stops raining. But yeah, a lot of the times when I'm playing No Man's Sky, all I'm doing is just going from system to system, scanning the entire system, looking at what each planet is, seeing if any of them are interesting, and then moving on. And it's like, that's kind of a miserable way to play, but sometimes it's all I want to do. It has been fun doing these streams where I'm actually, like, doing, like, quests and various things that I don't always pay attention to. So, this planet, though, is, I called it Space Brazil. I think maybe you can see why. It's always raining here. There is runaway mold, though. We're looking at it right now, so this is a valuable resource planet. But it is always raining. Did that kickbot break my fucking chat? Because I don't see it, like, going anymore. What the hell? Alright, people start talking again. I can tank most of it, though. I suppose I should just get out. This place is pretty cool. I don't think I put a base computer down here. Hey, Billy Donuts! What's up? These little Ewok-looking guys here. They're shy. You can actually make space donuts in this game, actually. I haven't done a lot of the cooking because it's not that in-depth or interesting. And charge my shit. Tell me if the game is too loud, too. Once the storm clears, you'll be able to see, like, the landscape a little better. The storms here are pretty freaking rough, though. I'll show you the neat thing I've come up with to show you guys the, Are you friendly? Don't eat me. I'm metal, I wouldn't taste good.
Thermal protection falling.
The little guy is making lots of noise, too.
Technology recharge.
It's supposed to be a robot. Why does it sound like there's something alive inside of it? Technically, we're all anomalous travelers. So anything is possible. I'm not actually a Corvax. I just look like one. Oh, storm's clearing. Okay, now you can...
Levels stabilizing.
Ugh, alright. Now you can... What the fuck is this? What is stuck in the ground over here? Hello? It's not even... I've never seen a glitch like this before in this game, ever. I've never seen this happen! What the fuck? It looks like there's a landed ship or a crashed ship stuck in here or something. Or maybe it was one that was flying by, because the thing about this planet is it's just nothing but tall mountains and floating islands. Oh, look at this porcupine-looking motherfucker over here, too. This place is pretty neat. I named it Space Brazil. I don't usually give planets this silly of a name, but it just was what I was feeling in the moment, you know? This game is all about moments. Ow! I'm getting hit with hazardous fauna. Or flower, rather. Yeah, if I can get to the edge of this, mountain I'm on, I could show you guys how crazy this planet is. I've been running into a lot of these floating island planets. I don't know what it is. I'm really good at finding rare planets. I've, like, seen every single type multiple times. It's very hard to surprise me. Ah! I say as I run right off a cliff. Oh, I'll have to go in the shorts. Anyway, yeah. You can't even see the ground from up here. This whole planet is nothing but super tall mountains and floating islands. The geometry is crazy. It's very pretty. Maybe I will put down a base computer. Check this out. I'll have to tab out to make it work, unfortunately, which makes the screen go blank for a second. But I figured something out. So if you go into photo mode, it will show you the address of the planet. Because if you've beaten the game at least once, you can use portals to go to the address of any planet in the galaxy you're currently in. But I came up with a neat little way to do this. So check this out. Ta-da! That's the address. I've zoomed in on it. I just wish I could make this work without having to tab out of the game. But even in, like, borderless window mode, it's still... I still have to tab out. It's a real pain in the butt. But that's what we'll be doing. I just want to change something on OBS right now. So that's my plan to show off the addresses of all these planets. So I don't even have to put down base computers. I can just come back whenever I want by referring back to the VOD. So that works. So that's what we're gonna be doing. We're just gonna go around planet hopping tonight.
Was going to Holiday World today for my dad's company picnic, but got train out before we could do anything. Also, I finally got to a space station to customize my character.
Hooray!
Emoji, confetti ball emoji.
Congratulations. What species did you decide to be, ultimately? Very few people choose to be like Viking and Gek, usually. I find. How blue the sky is, holy shit. Very foggy, though. But yes, this is Space Brazil. You see, I was like that, Message? I think is how you say your name. When I first started playing, I was like that, where I'd explore the whole planet and name all the creatures and stuff. I've been playing this game since 2016, though. I'm kind of a space chad, so I've gotten impatient, and I don't really fully explore every single planet I come across anymore, only the really, really cool ones. So, where did I find space groceries in Space Brazil? Who knows? What else was in this system, though? I stopped here because I was like, why don't I just stream myself doing this crazy thing I do of just rapid fire going through systems, checking out the planets. Did it. I don't think I even named that one. I think that was just its auto name. Yeah. I will check out every single one in the system. I'll at least fly over it to see if it's worth landing on. I've gotten so cynical, that's the thing. And usually when I play this, I actually, like, have to engage in the game because I'm trying to entertain everybody. But I was like, who wants to see me just go find weird and cool planets? There's, like, not a whole lot else I need to unlock in the game either. There's a lot of the freighter stuff I just don't care about. Check out this ice planet, though. I don't usually like ice planets. I like the one my autophage settlement is on, but it's a high activity sentinel planet, and they just attack me on sight, and it's really annoying when I'm trying to do settlement shit. So thanks for that, game. Thanks for generating that for me. I suppose I didn't have to take the first one I came across, but game is a vibe, though. And I do finally order an index, which I think I'm going to do after my next YouTube pay, but maybe I'll try playing this game in VR again. Thank you for subscribing. my chat's working right now. I'm just making sure. I'm paranoid now. You decided to be Viking because nobody is Viking. Seems like the multi-chat just stopped working again, though. Hang on, I have a thing that lets me run No Man's Sky in the background. Just give me a second. It should be on. It's weird. I don't know why it won't capture the game when I tab out. It's very annoying. It's supposed to run when it's tabbed out, too. It's because I changed it to full screen? Maybe? I'll have to change it back to, borderless, I think. Yes, this will solve my problem. There we go. No, sorry about that. There we go. That's better. I was tabbing out because the multi-chat is, like, not working. Again. I didn't set up my backup one on here either, so... I'm just gonna have to keep dealing with it, I suppose. Let's go to the sunny side of the planet so I can get a good look at it. There we go, that's better. Now I can run it in the background when I tab out. I was wondering what the hell happened. I was like, alright, I put it on full screen because I was trying to find a way to be able to have a hotkey for the planet address. But it won't work as long as I'm in the game, which is annoying. I know there's a lot of, like, apps, like, companion apps for No Man's Sky, but I wish somebody would have one that just lets you record planet addresses. You know, like, this is the name of the planet, this is the address, this is the stuff on it. Here you go. I kind of started a Google Sheet like that, but I haven't really perfected it yet. Alright, let's see what Did It looks like. We're just gonna be looking at cool places today. I'm not just saying that because this is a nice planet. No, it's one of those ones that has those big square plateaus on it. Otherwise, it's pretty normal looking. They can't all be winners. Each planet is procedurally generated as you discover systems. And the entire galaxy is to scale, so it's impossible for any one person to see every single planet in the game. There's like trillions of them. That's kind of what makes it fun. So basically, we're just trying to get the RNG to give us cool shit to look at. That's what we're doing tonight. Hope everyone's cool with that. I suppose you wouldn't be watching if you weren't. What the hell is that big formation over there? Jeez, that's a lot of stuff. If there's any kind of like special items on it or anything. There's some animals over there.
Units received.
Oh, I scanned the tree. Good job.
Units received.
Look at these guys. Ah! Oh god, it doesn't even have a face. It's like your worst spore creations come to life. It's amazing. There's much on this planet now.
Units received.
You're pretty ugly. Weird little stegosaurus down here.
Units received.
Ooh, it's fuzzy. So the details on these pine needles look nice. I think they did add a bunch of new, like, parts, procedural parts for things in the 2 Worlds updates. This is just my evil plan to make everybody want to play this because it's so pretty. Oh, there's some more animals around. There's a lot of fauna on this planet.
Units received.
Oh, there's all sorts of different types of animals you can find. They're procedurally generated, too. Everything is. Obviously, this game originally came out when procedural generation was the hot thing. But they've made it work over the years. Even if sometimes I start recognizing patterns. But that's just me. Oh no, I admitted it, guys. My nefarious ulterior motive with my channel is to make people like the shit I like. I know, I'm such a bastard. Alright, what else is in this system? Hello, Lavender. I did want to check out this place. The colors look interesting at least. The colors look cool from space, I'll usually check it out. Sometimes I skip planets entirely, though. It's just terrible of me, I know. I do know the secret to finding systems with lush worlds, though. I shall show you when we go back to space. Well, further out in space. Yeah, I'm eventually gonna replay the Mass Effect trilogy. I'm way overdue for a playthrough, and I'll let chat design Shepard. We're playing female Shepard, obviously. I can't stand Mark Mear's voice acting as Shepard. And we're gonna romance Garrus, because it's funny. This place looks garish. Is the green the water? Might have been. Oh yeah. Oh god. Blinding piss colors and rain. Whoa, crash freighter. Hello. Find these sometimes. I shall teach you about them since we're right here. Okay, the yellow grass is not as bright and terrible looking now that I've landed. I bet there's some autophages around here too. They usually gather around places like this. Ka-chow! Aha! There they are. I see you. You can only see these guys if you've beaten the main game and have done their quest. This is where I got my staff from. And I know a lot of their language already. I think I knew most. I think they added more recently. Oh, I don't have any gifts to give you. But yeah, you can talk to these guys, you can do stuff for them, raise their approval, learn their language, do like little quests. And then they always have one of these around where you can make your staff, and the color and the ranking of it will depend on the planet you're on. So I carry a bunch of the pieces with me all the time. So let's just see what the rank would be. Let's just see, yeah. But yeah, what color it is will depend. So I actually had to go somewhere specific to make mine purple. I am that dedicated. But anyway, if you come across one of these crash freighters, you come up to the little ball here, and it gives you like the backstory if there is one. Let's see what the log is. Error! Unexpected log termination. No, I don't get a story. Okay, but now that I've done that, I can look around and find all the cargo pods, which usually have rare materials in them. So like, there's one. Those are the little treasure chests.
Incoming storm.
Oh god, there's gonna be boiling piss rain on top of everything. So you usually have to unearth them. Or they're in one of the compartments up there. Let's see if I can find the freaking door. It'll usually be like a bent-in door you can just... Oh yeah, damage panel right here. Burp, burp, burp. It's like... telegraphing itself to me. There we go.
Thermal protection falling.
And when you open the cargo pod, you usually gotta take crap off of it. Put that in my exosuit for now. Right in my pockets. And you'll get whatever item was inside, and then it immediately releases radioactive gas, and you have to get away.
Radiation protection falling.
So I got some superconducting fiber there, which is like valuable in some economies. Let's see, here's one just by itself. Rusted metal can be ground down into ferrite dust, so it's kind of useful. Oh, hot ice, which is used for certain constructions.
Radiation protection falling.
Of course, it's radioactive and on fire outside. Wonderful. There's another one. Teaching everyone to play No Man's Sky. Oh, another two-legged freak running around. Okay, my guy, can you stop going oof every 2 seconds? I swear that noise wasn't as loud or there before, right? Oh, there's a building nearby, too. Where'd the cargo pod go? Oh. Floating crystals on this planet. Oh, there it is. I think that's what I was coming toward anyway.
Thermal protection
I lost track of where I was going.
Thermal protection falling.
You go underground too, you'll be more protected from the
Temperature
elements.
levels stabilizing.
So if you're ever like dying on a planet, you can bury yourself in the ground. It's good to know.
Extreme
Here.
heat damage detected.
Oh my god, my little robot's so dramatic. Alright, where the hell's the entrance to this one? It'll tell you how many pods you have left. You can see that on the bottom right of my screen. Alright, I probably have to go around to the other side. I'm getting plenty of silicon powder.
Falling.
Silicon powder can become glass, and that makes me very happy. Glass used to be so freaking hard to make, you'd have to go at like ice chutes or some shit. It was crazy. Oops. I don't want my gun, I want my terrain modifier. Okay, here we go. Dum-de-dum. Alright, what's in this one? Acid.
Radiation protection falling.
How do I get out of here now? Where am I? Alright.
Radiation protection stabilizing.
Jesus, this
Technology
planet's annoying.
recharge.
Definitely not
Thermal
building anything
protection
here.
Falling. Weather update. Storm clearing.
So not every planet's gonna be a winner. It's kind of the point.
Units received.
There's a ton of units in there, cool. If I needed money
Radiation
anymore.
protection falling.
There's another one. Oh,
Radiation
outside.
protection stabilizing.
For anyone thinking of getting this game, you can turn off the voice now. They do allow that. Just FYI. I'm too used to it. Should be one more.
Radiation
expansion
protection
slot. That's pretty good.
falling.
Space! Space. Space. Wanna go to space. 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 Oh, is that a cargo pod? No, that is not a cargo pod. Where's the last one? Oh, there it is. Well, you don't always get those that frequently, WF. I'm on an extreme weather planet, so it's gonna tell me my shit's going down more often than usual. That was definitely me going space, space. Yes, that's a Portal 2 reference. Space, space. I wanna go to space, space. It's literally me when I see a game like this. Wait, did I not get the thing out? Why is it still... Why is it still highlighted?
Radiation
Ow!
leak
There we go.
detected.
Alright, okay, now I'm done.
Radiation protection falling.
That was like a tiny little quest you can do when you find one of those.
Radiation protection stabilizing.
This planet is annoying. Let's leave. I haven't played Astroneer yet. It's been, Astroneer's been on my wish list for a while. I keep going back and forth on actually buying it. Is it any good? Is it more like this, or is it more like Minecraft? No, good, great. Now there's pirates. Ugh! I have said before I don't really like dogfighting. Oh good, I can get away. They're not after me. Half the dogfight I will. I have a cryon ballista, but I can mess things up in this ship, but alright, let's just go to another system. Why not? Let me summon my freighter. Does my freighter? It says Black Star. Ow! That was one of my frigates just teleported in front of me. Thanks, guys. I only have accidents like this when I'm streaming. I swear, the game is out to get me. Okay, so Astroneer is more of a multiplayer, like fuck around with your friends kind of game. That's good to know. I mean, it doesn't look bad. I'm not sure if I'd ever play it if I bought it, you know? Okay, so let's go into my weird system of doing things. Hang on a second. I wanted to make sure my freighter is fueled up. Yeah, it is. Okay. I haven't been taking huge leaps. Usually what I do is I just sort of look around at planets as I make my way toward the core of the galaxy when I'm in Essentam. But right now I'm in Euclid, which is the first galaxy in the game, and the one everyone starts in, and the one everyone has access to. Because what I want to do is I want to find the perfect planet for my community with, like, purple grass and shit. And, like, have, like, a city we can build on there, because why not? That'd be fun. So, just zooming around to different stars, looking at the planets there quickly, flying off to another system is a lot of what I do. And maybe it's kind of a crappy way to play, but I hope you guys enjoy it. We'll see a lot of cool sights today, though. We'll see a lot of cool sights today. So, a good way to find lush planets is to look for any yellow star that starts with a G. And the number after the G, I think, indicates, like, the heat level of it. So you want, like, G4, G5. I think G3 is okay, too, because there's, like, a G2. Something like that. Oh, but there's a dissonant. Ooh, there's a dissonant world, though. That isn't a purple star. Let's check out that one. Sometimes you get planets that have extreme storms, but they're dissonant, so all it is a gravity storm, and it's really cool. Hello! Yes, I like to do my game streams at various days and times so people can catch streams that don't normally get to come to the Wednesday streams. So hello, how are you? Maybe one day we'll start doing different types of streams on different types of days, etc., etc. I don't know yet. I am making things up as I go along as usual. So anyway, I have this, the G4s of the gamer planet. Shut up, Space Frog. Oh my god. Well, only me and you are gonna understand that. Anyway, so I have this thing, which is my big Space Chad, big kid toy, where I can just scan every single planet in the system without even having to leave my freighter, which is has made me have terrible, terrible habits. Oh yeah, there's multiple galaxies. Every time you go to the core of a galaxy, you get to go to a new galaxy. I think there's like, I've heard people say there's like 200? I've honestly never been beyond Euclid and Essentam myself, but I just haven't cared to. But there are other galaxies out there, and like Essentam I chose to go to because it has a higher percentage of lush worlds, so I'm more likely to find a lush world there. But I think some of the other ones, like, they'll have a higher percentage of dead worlds or a higher percentage of desert worlds and stuff like that, you know? There's people that keep track of this stuff. I am not the most hardcore No Man's Sky player, not by a fucking long shot. But this is, like, the one game I can kind of, like, throw my weight around as, like, a high-level player in, so, you know, let me enjoy it. Anyway, let's see what we got. An ice planet. We have a toxic horror. Fungal molds. Let's just, yeah, that's probably, not a swamp planet, but high energy moons. That's a radioactive one. Abandoned planet. That's probably just like a one that's lacking atmosphere. Acidic planet. Capped planet. That's the one with dissonance. I've been to a lot of capped planets, but I like the color of this one. Let's check it out. See what it looks like. There's probably plenty of planets like... So I've seen people like in the Reddit like, oh my god, I've never seen a planet like this before. Look at this, guys. And I'm like, wow, I've seen like 15 of those. I'm turning into Null. Oh god. Not Null from the Kiwi Farms. There's a character called Null in this game who's been alive for like millennia, and he's trying to see every single planet in the galaxy in a fruitless endeavor, and he eats other travelers. It's crazy. The lore of this game is crazy if you care to engage with it. It's only ever through text though, so I have a hard time paying attention to it. But there's a lot of like, not a lot, there's like 3 guys out there who do like No Man's Sky lore videos, so they've helped me understand it better. I love this game, but I have so much trouble engaging with the lore because it's not like played out in front of me. It's all like you have to read it in codex entries, and I'm just like, I don't know. I'm too impatient, I guess. Let's see what this one looks like. I'm just curious. And I'll show the planet addresses on all of them. So if you do play the game and you do want to go to it and you do have access to portals, you can. And then if you decide to make it your home base, I could rename it to something silly. Haha. Or you can ask me very politely to rename it for you. Get up where it's sunny. I always like to go to the sunny side so I can get a good idea what the planet looks like. Oh, the color's funky. Anytime you see something called Capped Planet, it's one of these with these weird UFO mushroom stone things. I always kind of want to play a space trading game, but none of them quite interest me enough. It's strange. This place is pretty cool, though, with the blue plants and the bright orange grass. But yeah, anytime it's called a capped planet, it's got these guys on it. So, I've seen, like, a bazillion of these. Variations of these. I like the colors, though. It's super cool. I don't know if it has storms, but you can see the constant dissonance. So if it has any extreme storms, it's probably going to be a gravity storm, which is pretty cool. And it's got radiant shards everywhere. And radiant shards you can grind down into nanites, which are another... Oh yeah, there's glitches. That's just a glitch planet. So when you're on a glitch planet, you can actually pick up the glitches and use them as decoration in your bases, which is kind of fun. So, how do I pick it up again? That's what I was doing. Oh, there we go. I did not... So yeah, now I have that, and I can use it as a decoration on my base. Looks like there's anomalous animals here, too. It's just, just whatever this is. I think you can adopt these, though. Yes, you can. So, you can adopt this light sprite thing, if you would please, it would please you. So place is pretty cool looking. Again, usually if I want to, like, come back to a planet, I'll plop down a base computer and come back to build a base later. So it's, like, the only really efficient way to keep track of planets. They only give you a limited amount of wonders. It's lame. What's that? Subterranean relic. Oh, it's probably, those vortex cubes? Oh, I'm curious. I'm curious. There must be a cave down there. Ow! Rude. Oh, there it is. Or, that might not have been what I was looking at. Oh, here it is. Alright, let's check this out. It's far down there. Whee! Aw. Yeah, I gotta charge my terrain modifier.
Technology.
Whee! Oh yeah, it's vortex cubes. Yeah, I figured. Caves look pretty cool too. Each planet also has like its own style of cave biome. I think it's very similar to the surface under here, though. That's another cool thing you can always look out for when you're looking at planets. Ow! How do I get out of here? I can just ow! I can just blast my way through the ground, but I kind of want to explore the cave a bit. It used to be, like, early on in the game, there used to be some animals that only would spawn in caves, and for whatever reason, they just stopped doing that. I kind of miss it. You'd come down into a cave and there'd be horrible little bug creatures and stuff, you know? Makes caves less unique. Oh, happy birthday, Jaden. There's lots of hazardous flora here. An Endless Sky, you said, is a open source game? That sounds familiar. I might have gotten a similar space sim with a similar name. Or I might have even tried to play Endless Sky once and I just couldn't figure it out. I don't know which. Again, like, I like the idea of space trading sims, but they're always, like, a little too dry and complicated for me. And it's not like a 4X game where I can kind of bullshit my way through it, you know? Or play on easy. So I love 4X games. I'm just terrible at them. I get too impatient. I can't think strategically ahead. I just, But I do love playing them. Alright, so let us do our trick. We'll check out the planet address for this planet, and I'll have to tab out for a second to make it come up, but here we are. So this is this planet's address. I took a photo by accident. Do you like my cool little effect, guys? I'm very proud of myself. I did this all in OBS. Just OBS, that's all it is. Various filter plugins. And just standard filters. So I was just zooming in on that part of the screen so you guys can see it clearly. There we go. I'm gonna take a photo every single time I tab back in. It's annoying, but that's alright. Ow! Okay, what else was in this system? I like the name Burst for this planet. I'm just gonna keep it. I guess we should check out... Kinda interested in the high energy moon, actually. Colors don't look intriguing, but I have a good feeling about it. Maybe it'll be ugly. Maybe we won't even land. Sometimes I'm that much of a snob. I'm like, ugh, this planet is so ugly. I'm not even gonna land on it. Let's go keep going. Do I want to run to my ship, or do I want to summon it to be like a lazy asshole? I'll be good. I'll walk. I do love the colors on this planet, though. The bright mint and blue grass, and the burnt orange ground. Rather, the grass is burnt orange, it's the plants that are blue. I'm very intelligent tonight. Yes, actually, Emdra Wallet, it does have crossplay. It has crossplay with PlayStation, Xbox, PC, and now Switch 2. So every single place you can play with other players. If I go to the multiplayer server right now, it'll actually show you who's playing on what. I can, you can just do that real quick. Just to show you what's up. So, like, if your buddy has this game on PlayStation, and you have it on...
Engines neutralized.
Hello? Now, there's a Dreadnought. I don't do the space battles, okay? A lot of people like the dogfighting. I'm not your gal for that, but... But yeah, so if your buddy's playing on the PlayStation and you're playing on PC, you can play together. If someone is playing in VR and you're not, you can play together. It's really cool. The VR players, you can tell because their hands will be flopping everywhere. It's like, it was just showing me that player's on Steam. So this is the multiplayer hub. These are going to be all other players around me. Every little diamond over their head is a player. So, like, that one's playing on Xbox, it looks like. You see the game controller next to their name. That one's on Steam. Stop moving around so much. Well, maybe... I don't know if the gamepad means both PlayStation and Xbox. It might... I play solo most of the time, so... Sun in the Sky, I think I've heard of. Like, that's an NPC, you can tell he's just standing in place. This is the space anomaly. This is where you come for a bunch of different stuff. This is where you buy blueprints for nanites. This is like all the building parts you can unlock. This is like all the new exosuit stuff. Yeah, show me your upgrades, which I have all. Oh, I don't have this one. Oh, I think I got this one installed on a quest though. Yeah, but I got these both from quests, so I don't need the blueprint. But now you can put an exocraft summoning unit in your suit, which is funny because right now I have to have my freighter in the system in order to summon my vehicles. So yeah, but you also do like your multiplayer quests here, and other people can join your stuff. You can also do them solo if people are taking too long, which is usually what it is for me. Like, that guy's a gamepad. So yeah, it's completely seamless. It's crazy. This game has had like the most impressive turnaround in history. Oh, there's a weekend event going on, of course. So weekend events will always get you more Quicksilver. Quicksilver is the multiplayer currency. There's no microtransactions or any like real-world money exchange for this game at all. So use Quicksilver to get cool stuff like building parts, different capes, decals, jetpack trails, things like that. Honestly, we've been begging Hello Games. The fans have been like, please, let us pay you money for cosmetics or something. We want to at this point. You've done enough, Hello Games. We will pay for DLC, please, let us give you more money. You know? And the sister game, Light No Fire, is gonna be out probably next year. It might surprise me and it'll be at the end of this year, but... And that's gonna be fun. Because Light No Fire is going to be all the players on one planet the size of Earth, and the title would suggest there's no space travel. So, it's like the complete opposite. Alright, we're going to that moon. Where is it, though? I have it tagged. There we go. I'm so glad they added this recently. It took them years. Otherwise, you just use your fucking radar to try to figure out which one you're going toward. Viking character. Hello, hello. We're just doing chill No Man's Sky stuff, which is mostly just me zipping around, looking at various planets I find. Trying to find a cool one for my community to build on in Euclid. Oops, can't pulse because I'm in the atmosphere. I want to go to the sunny side, though. No. Alright, here we go. Let's check out what this radioactive moon looks like. Big rock formations. Oop. Oh geez, I landed right at a tower. I keep accidentally just finding interesting things as I land. Alright, let's just land here. Well, this place is very sickly looking. I suppose it is a radioactive planet. Fingers. These are cool little, these aren't, these are similar to trading posts, but they have like a big archive in them that it has its own little like lore story going on. This is a Viking system. Hello. It has a lot of the same stuff as the space station though. You've got a cartography thing, you've got like the guild. Yeah, obviously the system economy, blah blah blah. Let's check this out. Greetings, brothers. It's in the storage because it is all but Viking. Blah, blah, now. I don't know the Viking language as well as you might be able to tell. The Viking archive is intended only for its own species, ancient audio equipment drones at a low frequency, seemingly expecting a voice command. Now, usually you try to pick something that is relevant to the species. Blood would work, but Gra also works, and Gra is funnier, so I'm going to try that. Gra. Yep, access granted. Archive throws thousands of lines of poetry, a monument to a fallen traveler named Asteria. Sing Asteria, hero traveler, master of the blades of Herc. Of the endless battle, the sadness of loss elanted, the price of mercy and of waiting, they who fulfilled the prophecy, who Atlas made, Atlas sent, harried Aeron, smote horror, found the darkness at world's end, joined Viking's side. Pirate traveler, friend of the first, ally of heaven. I understood some of that. It is very cool how mythic and primal the sort of religion built around this universe is, especially considering the nature of it. If you don't know, spoilers, the universe is simulated. I mean, in-game, the universe is simulated. I won't get into it more than that, but I did think that was a bit of an ass pull when they first introduced it. Like, oh, that explains the sameness of everything. Oh, you're so clever. But they've really built up the lore in this fascinating way. And like I said, it's got like this kind of just primal tone to it. I kind of dig that. These weird freaking plants.
Radiation protection falling.
It's not that radioactive around here. Sorts of weird animals. They're all very small. No, might as well show off the planet address just in case somebody wants to come here. There we go. That would be this place. You want to come here in Euclid in a portal. Yes. Anyway. I'm going to accidentally take a photo every single time because I'm trying to tab back into the game. The place is interesting looking, but it's not like the coolest planet I've ever seen. Is there anything else here I wanted to visit? Actually, I want to check out the main big planet. Why not? red is the ocean. I see land over there. Yeah, it is kind of like dark space fantasy, at least the way the lore is treated is very mythic. And I kind of like that incongruence in the sci-fi setting. Oh, it's one of these. This place is kind of cool looking. This is freaky looking.
Haven't been able to make it to a stream in a while. Wanted to pay my been a while since I've caught a stream tax.
Thank you very much, it's Muhammad. Alright. I found an alien plaque. Plaque is cool. The saga of the Vikid has concluded. Give me knowledge of the past. What are you setting me toward? Historical data revealed. On another planet! Okay. Oh, hey, I've been seeing, I've seen a few flying guys like this. They look really cool. I don't think these are ones that land and you can adopt, though, unfortunately.
Units received.
This is pretty wings. Look like little bats. Oh, look at, oh no, more like a bird head, but that's a cool looking critter. Oh no, the Saudis are taking over my chat. Whatever will we do? It's like I just know the Brazilians are waiting to take over the Discord server. You gotta watch out. This place is pretty cool looking though. No, I have the fog turned up. You can adjust things for photos if you want to become a space photographer, as many people do with this game. You can tilt the camera. You can put on filters, but I rarely do. You can even change the time of day. If you do want to see what a planet looks like in different lighting, you can just go to the photo mode. Should that be the name of the planet? Mushroom Party? That's kind of pretty. Anyway. Oh, and now it is the setting sun.
Units received.
Why does why does the record look nothing like the thing I just scanned? Oh wait, there's probably a little mole creature down there. I didn't scan you, that's why. There was something crunching about. Oh, it's a baby. Oh yeah, that's the thing I scanned by accident. Look at this little fucker. Yes! I love convincing people to get into games I like. And all I'm doing tonight is just hopping around planets. I'm not even doing any gameplay, really. I can't help you with the tutorial, though. I haven't done it since 2016, and it's changed completely. I'm still on my original file. I like being a space Chad. It's rapidly becoming night now. I guess we'll go check out that thing it pointed me toward on another planet before we leave this system. We'll go check it out. I don't know if it's one we visited already or not. Probably not. Weird little scuttlebugs. Oh yeah, before I go, I should show the planet address for here. Oh, it's got shooting stars at night, which is pretty cool. You find that on some planets sometimes. And that airplanes in the night sky are shooting stars. Anyway, there's the address of this one. if you would care to go here. Hi, right-clicked. I didn't take a picture by accident. I'm cracking the code.
Incoming storm.
I guess it does have storms, though. Let's see how bad it gets real quick before we leave. You know, I can get some dihydrogen while I'm here. I will have to make more, hyperdrive fuel eventually, so... Oh, is this all you got? Is this your storm?
Units received.
Remember the prime derivatives, Captain Slicebach.
There's no prime derivative here. You should find out what happened to Corvex Prime. Oh. Oh, Languid Rat is following me again. Joke's on you, sucker. Find out what this was. I'm curious. God, it's really hard to see the ground. Oh, we were on this planet before. Alright.
There's the Starman waiting in the sky.
Starman waiting in the sky. Anyway, oh, it's just one of these. So you can dig around these ruins for treasure chests, and they usually will have some sort of why are this Gravitino balls up there? Usually have some sort of relic in it. I don't think we'll do that right now because it's a storm in here. Alright. Yeah, I think I'm done with this system. Rat can try to keep following me. Haha. Catch me if you can. Right. Some frigates hanging. These are my frigates? Oh, these are something else. Okay. Let's go summon the freighter. Oh, I'm too close to another ship. Fine. Fine. I mean, these are all prime derivatives, if you think about it, since they're all procedurally generated planets in a universe that is in canon simulated. So you weren't wrong. Do you like my living ship, by the way? This is from one of the expeditions. It's the only good-looking living ship, in my opinion. I haven't really done much with it, though. I named it the Wraith. Maybe one day we'll do a stream where I just find parts for the living ship and make myself do that stuff. That could be funny. No Man's Sky streams are just random and up to my whims, so the best kind of thing. Alright, let us see. What else we've got going on out here? There's a few purple stars around. These are new. These actually came about in a lore update. Every time they change the world and add stuff, there's like a lore reason for it, which is also pretty cool. These are the only systems that will have gas giants. Actually, I should have shown you guys what a gas giant looks like. Let's go. I've not seen Scavengers Raid. Somebody a while ago recommended, what is it? Hardspace Shipbreaker to me, which has a similar style to this game, but it's all just about salvaging and rebuilding ships. I haven't gotten around to playing it yet, but it looks cool. Might be something I'd enjoy. Alright, so there's a gas giant, a blood moon, terraforming catastrophe, arid moon, bleached ruin. Jesus. It's probably a desert planet. Corrosive moon, so that's like, yeah, that's a radioactive solarium, so that's a hot planet. Terraforming catastrophe, it's probably airless. Blood moon, I have no idea what a blood moon is! Maybe we'll check that one out too, but let's check out the gas giant, just so you guys can see what it looks like. The gas giants are pretty samey. You've seen one, you've seen most of them, but they're still pretty cool. I know B-Tart, who's probably Languid Rat chasing me right now, was very excited about them. Okay, let's find the light side, though. Very hard to see on a gas giant at night. Name something after my enemies. Maybe we can name this big brown ball of gas after Lio. How's that? I'm sure one of his kittens is watching now to report back to me. Can report back. Anyone watching this in the future is probably gonna be super fucking confused. Is there no light side of the gas giant? There's Rat over there. I guess I'll just take my hand. Yeah, that's how gas giants came to be. You're right. Whoa! That was a little disorienting. So this is a gas giant. Or blue once you get inside. Now you're gonna play Red Dead while I play a space game. So together we are space cowboys. Anyway. So yeah, so this is a gas giant. It has, quartzite, probably.
Units received.
Oh no, it's salt.
Thermal protection.
Oh, I should name it after Lio. It's also full of salt. You usually get blown around in the wind pretty easily. It's one of the more stable ones I've been on, oddly enough. That's probably quartzite. No, it's silver. Huh. I wish I could use some silver. I might go get that. You guys can check this out. I mean, it would be kind of cool to build a base on one. Come in VR, sit in a chair, so watch the world go by. Almost missed the space scene that Oculus Home had when I still had an Oculus Rift. The red moon crimson enter. The blood moon. Just because it's called a blood moon doesn't mean that the moon is actually red. We'll go see. This is extreme weather, but I'm doing pretty well so far. I can tank a lot of extreme weather though, so.
Thermal protection falling.
Oh man, I have to get back into Minecraft sometime.
Technology recharge.
I've been back on my No Man's Sky bullshit. Actually, I started playing Going Medieval again recently. It's just a medieval town builder sim, but you build the buildings like brick by brick yourself and design them. So it's pretty fun. I enjoy it. It's simple, but they keep adding stuff. So if I can get the lighting right, that'd be a cool dramatic picture. Oh, right, because Rat is in the system. It's not pausing when I go into photo mode. Try to get it just right. Really dramatic. Yeah. That's the stuff. I look so cool right now. Anyway, let's give you guys the planet address. If you want to come to this gas giant, then I'm probably just gonna name Lio Convoy. Because chat is bullying me into it. Not my fault. Chat told me to do it. So, Look at one. There we go. If we find another fitting gas giant, we can name it. I guess we'll go check out the Blood Moon. Let's see what that's all about. Oh yeah, and usually the purple worlds don't have any space station or any colonization of any kind, because they just kind of reappeared in the world recently. So, and that's because of the Abyss, Void Mother, the original Corvax Prime. That's a whole kettle of fish, that lore right there. God, we're still in the atmosphere of the gas giant. And we're out. Okay. No sentinels, though. Actually, I don't think there are any sentinels in any of these. Probably in the purple. Oh no, high sentinel activity. But would they be corrupted ones, I wonder? Oh, I left the purple bar on. I'm so sorry. No, my cool clever thing. It's ruined. I don't have any tattoos. I always consider getting one, and then it's like, but it's expensive. Also, I'm a needle wuss, so maybe one day. It would also have to be something like that's worth tattooing permanently onto my body, you know? Oh, hey, this one's got rings like my Lost Red Moon. It's also got mushrooms. Oh, this is a lot like the Lost Red Moon world that I have. Well, this one has dissonance on it. Chat's gone now? What the fuck? Oh my god. Ah, there. Okay, say things again. At least I can read what you guys are saying on my end. It's fine. Oh, but there are corrupted sentinels hanging around. Gravitino balls. Radiant shards and ancient bones. So this is a pretty worthwhile place to set up shop if you need all those things. I was actually thinking of getting the emblem of Kirkwall from Dragon Age 2 if I got a tattoo. It's really like Dragon Age 2, and the Kirkwall emblem is like a thing that looks cool even if you don't know what it is. Hello, Plazev. What's up? I am just finding cool planets right now. I do like how you can see the gas giant from here, though. That's pretty cool. I'm gonna take a picture. Let's change the time of day. Make it more dramatic. Oh yeah, that's nice. Alright, cool. Alright. Planet address. Making this worth a rewatch. Maybe I'll just put timestamps where all the planet addresses are. There's a secret on the top of photo mode. I just know that's a cheap way to get the planet address, which is really funny. Doesn't show up in the screenshot, though. Unless there's a setting that lets you do that. This is also for me to refer back to the VOD and be like, oh yeah, what were these planets again? Yeah, I'm fighting the planets themselves, Sosibus. That's definitely what we're doing right now. Yeah, this is very similar to where I have the Red Moon Fosco. A lot of my bases are in SMTAM, though. That's why I'm kind of popping around Euclid right now, because I want to get, like, a cool planet anybody can go to. We can build a city, because why not? You just wanted the planet address. Oh, I specifically set up that little button there to zoom in on the planet addresses for this one because I'm just hopping around planets. So place is pretty cool looking though. Some dihydrogen while I'm right here. Well, it's not like we know what the entire Milky Way galaxy looks like, Adrian, so they could fake it. People do try to find, like, the most Earth-like planet they can. That's another big thing people hunt for. Make my way back over to my ship. Is there anything else that looked interesting here? I don't know. I think I want to move on. We're just gonna do my the terrible flippant way I play this game sometimes. But if you're interested in the other planets on the system, you can always go to the ones I displayed the addresses for, so.
Discord kittens, size, stacks, and planets now. Scared crazy
Toxic
emoji.
planets. I'm sorry if you're new here and we're making oblique references to drama I've been involved in on the Interbuts. But and we summon the freighter. I'll probably play till 7, so like another 45 minutes. Just wanted to do a quick fun little stream, you know? Like I said, at 8 p.m. EST, I have a poll going up for our next mid-length game stream that I'm going to do over multiple streams. So I decided on 3 games for you guys to vote between. When it comes to, like, choosing the next game stream, it literally just comes down to, like, what do I feel like playing? You know, like, what am I in the mood for? So, they're all games I can play with a gamepad, too, because I just kind of, I don't know. Every once in a while, I have to go back to my console peasant roots. These planets have families. Look how many moons this gas giant has. It's just like Leo and his kittens. Anyway. Alright. Let's see what else we got around here. I did start near, like, a planet somebody else has, like, a community building on, and I built, like, a little shack there so I can get back to it. So I'm kind of in the same vicinity. If we see stuff discovered by other people, I will not be surprised. Oh, there's a pirate system. Yellow with a G. Would probably have lush planets. Let's go check it out. Crazy taxi on the Dreamcast, dear God. No, it's all games I can play on PC. 2 of them are games I've played before, and 1 of them is blind, so. But they're all kind of similar-ish. You'll see. You'll see when the poll goes up. You know, I was never into Spyro or Crash Bandicoot. I was always a Nintendo girly. I don't know what to tell you. I got into PlayStation late. Though for PlayStation 1, my favorite games were like Final Fantasy VII and Final Fantasy Tactics. Oh, that's right! They're re-releasing Final Fantasy Tactics, the original PS1 one, the good one. New with voice acting, new translation again. So, I could probably play that. I haven't played it in ages, though. God, I'm gonna be bad at it. Oh, hey, there's one with purple water. Overgrown planet. That one looks kind of cool. But yeah, I'd be willing to do FFT. I mean, I'd probably have to do some stuff offline, like just grinding up your party and stuff. Because no, you can get crazy with FFT. Because, like, it's not just, like, leveling up. It's do they have good synergy together with their jobs? Do they have good zodiac sign synergy? Could also be a factor. It's fucking crazy. God, all that's gonna have to come back to me. It's been years now. But I've played FFT on, like, the PlayStation 1, I've played it. I played the mobile version. I've played it a few times. Yeah, Tactics is a great game. But, again, it's been a long-ass time. I don't think my PlayStation 1 works anymore. So I haven't played it in a while. And I had the mobile... I was playing the mobile version on a tablet years ago. I had a... My first tablet was like an Amazon Fire or whatever that I was given one Christmas, and I rootkit hacked it to be a normal tablet because it was so annoying. So I just turned it into an Android tablet, and I would play FFT on that sometimes. So, but yeah, definitely excited about the Tactics remake. Because I hope they retranslate it again, because the translation they did for the PSP version, which is also the mobile version, is just like so hokey. Like, it's a more accurate translation, but they did all this like really fake ye olde talk in it, and it was just like, oh god. You really shouldn't have. I miss when it was just like directly translating Japanese words now. You know? Looks like there's a storm happening on the planet right now that you can see how cloudy it is. No, I was never into Metroid. Never into, like, the Metroidvania genre. I mostly grew up on fighting games and platformers, to tell you the truth. And now I'm not that hot on either. Platformers sometimes. Like, I really love Alice Madness Returns. We did a stream on that recently. I did that one in 3 streams. Because I've played it a bunch of times. I did all the Dragon Age games in the lead up to Veilguard. I'm really, really into those. Honestly, my ethos for game streams is if I'm not interested in it, I'm not going to have fun, and you guys aren't going to have fun. So, that's how I choose games. I will definitely be, it's not on the poll, don't get excited, it's not on the poll, but I definitely will be re-streaming Detroit Become Human sometime, because we'll have a lot of fun with that. Even though I have, like, an old Let's Play uploaded already, whatever. I'll stream it again. I could do with another excuse to play Detroit. Oh, this was actually very pretty. This is kind of an Earth-like planet. Got, like, valleys, you got pine trees.
Weather warning.
You got
incoming storm.
Superheated piss rain. Man, I'm gonna get some shorts out of this stream, I think. There's been a lot of funny shit happening on this one for some reason. I don't usually do shorts of my No Man's Sky stuff, but I gotta start building up shorts again, though. I've been lazy. I was editing today, though, and I will be editing after this stream. I'm being good. Hey, Chris, and thank you. I'm always honored to be your background noise. I, too, watch various YouTubers and streamers as my background noise, so I completely understand. Oh, God. I didn't see the Sentinel rating before I started just... Frequent, okay. It's alright, buddy. I won't take any more dihydrogen, I promise. So, we'll stick around for the freaking storm to end so we can get a good look at this place. Some freaky animals here. Oh, the kindergarten games? I don't know how that one plays exactly, but I did watch Matt Pat and his wife play it. They had a good time with it. Maybe. I'll put that on a maybe. I'm not that into Deltarune and Undertale. I appreciate them, but it's really not my style of gameplay. I struggle with a lot of, like, old school 8-bit, 16-bit style games, which is weird because I grew up in that era, but I think my brain just goes, well, that's old shit. Why would I want to play old shit? Like, the change to 3D was, like, so groundbreaking for me. You guys don't know what it was like, alright? Back in the late 90s, playing Mario 64 for the first time, and Mario could move around in 3D space with full control. That was crazy. You guys don't understand how mind-blowing that was at the time. I was really bad. I was really bad at Undertale, too, because I'm bad at bullet hells. That's the other thing. I'm just bad at bullet hells. So, there's plenty of other people you can go watch Deltarune. I'm not gonna rush to play Deltarune. I may play it eventually, but I'm not gonna rush out to play it like everybody else is. I don't chase the algo that way. I chase the algo in my own way, and it's working for me. But they as in chat, can convince me to play visual novels, even though they're not usually my kind of game. But they are fun to play on stream, and especially if I have to do voices, and they're extra fun. I will probably play Date Everything eventually. Don't get excited, it's not on the poll. I'm not mentioning anything I actually put on the poll. You'll be surprised by what I put on the poll, I think. But it's kind of like the mood I'm in right now. I'm your dad. Hate pixel art games, loves Steven Universe, has been a hotel fan. It's because your dad is probably also a millennial. I hate to break it to you. Listen, I paid my dues in the 8-bit era, alright? I can do what I want now. I would like to do more VR games in the future, too, because like I said, I am going to buy an Index soon. I'm going to upgrade to an Index finally. I'll probably get back into VR chat with my friend who's like Ready Player One VR chat god over there. I don't even have to dig for it. Cool. I do miss going into VR chat. I have both more and less time to do it, so... But if I could convince him, he could give us a tour of VR chat one day, because he knows his shit. And there's a lot of really cool worlds. Like VR chat is the only thing VR is worthwhile for right now. People make absolutely insane shit in VR chat that it's like, why can't any, like, mainstream game figure this out? You know? It's a pain having parents who love Has-Been Hotel and hearing them sing the songs in the car. At least when I break into song, I can actually sing. So, you have that solace. If I ever start singing on stream, don't worry, it won't be ear cancer. Is this storm ever gonna end? I just want to get another good look at the planet before we leave. And give the planet address. I did get a message in my inbox that I might answer. And this person was like, oh wait, I believe in reaching out to get both sides. Why do you like Has-Been Hotel and Hell of a Boss? Like, it's like some deep, serious question. It's like, they're funny, neat cartoons. They're funny, neat cartoons with stuff I like. Inspired by Jonan Vasquez art, which I also like. And it's kind of leading the new precedent for indie animation. It's not that deep. Okay, finally. And it's full of strange, plump little critters. Good to know. I don't like the yellow-brown. That's pretty ugly, but the grass is nice. You can buy all like these different kinds of grasses from the Quicksilver shop too for your own builds. This place is pretty nice, aside from the boiling piss rain. As I would say, if you find a nice lush planet, it always just has boiling piss rain. It's terrible. Well, it's yellow in some places and green in other places. I do like how they've, like, every planet is still the exact same biome. You're not gonna find planets with, like, a north and south pole or anything. It would be great if they introduced that eventually. But they'd probably have to fuck up everybody's biomes and bases again to do that. But, we're just kind of used to it at this point. Game is definitely, like, it was always a pretty game, but it's a lot prettier than it ever even was. So I'm going to give the planet address. Ta-da! Oops. I need to actually tab out. That would help. There we go. That's the planet address for this one. I'll just leave it up for a little bit. Alright, everybody good? Good. Okay, good. What else did I want to check out here? I wanted to check out this guy. Looks promising. I do have FNAF Help Wanted, which I think is FNAF 1 through 3 in VR. So I could do that. Probably not for Halloween, though, because I already have my plans for the spooky months. I want to do, like, a marathon of games during September and October. So I'm gonna do Alan Wake 1, Control, Alan Wake 2, The Cat Lady, and Soma, I think. Now, The Cat Lady and Soma would probably only take 2 streams each. Alan Wake 1, I could probably do in 3. Probably do it in 3. Control and Alan Wake 2, I'm blind to. So, those I don't know. So we might start with, like, the short ones with Cat Lady and Soma, and then go into the Alan Wake series. I really love Alan Wake 1. I just haven't gotten around to playing 2 yet, and I thought it'd be fun to stream it blind, so why not? I have Control. I never really got around to playing it. It ties into Alan Wake, but it's not exactly the same. I know that. And then I've heard American Nightmare isn't even worth playing anymore because it's not canon anymore. So I never played it anyway. I might just skip that. Though I think that might only be like 4 hours long. I'll have to look it up. So we'll see. But I would love. I've already like streamed Alan Wake before I blew up. But I would love to stream Alan Wake again and just introduce people to it. Oh, hello. What do we have here? I think we have a merchant. Glorious ship is heavy with tribute from Bleb. Interloper wishes to most blood. Thank you. I think he's trying to sell me things. Oh, he's got dirt. He's got dirt and he's got poop. He's a stringent businessman. Can I sell anything to you? Do you have anything you want, sir? No, not really. I'm not interested. Go away. Yeah, American Nightmare's short. I never did play it. But I would love to introduce more people to Alan Wake, because Alan Wake is just so close to being a good game. So close. But it just, like, at the finish line, its pants fell down, and it tripped and fell flat on its face and broke its nose. But I love it like you love a B movie, you know? Oh, you just bought No Man's Sky? Yes, I've got another one! And again, sometimes this is all it takes to amuse me, is just going around checking out planets, you know? I could just, like, chill and check things out. If I find a cool planet, I put down a base computer, and then I move on to the next one. This is really a you have to make your own fun kind of game, but there are storylines to follow when you first play. And I'm sure they'll introduce more endgame storylines in the future. Like I said, they don't make a change to the game that doesn't come with some kind of lore. You don't kill them with the flashlight, you stop the shadows dead in their tracks with the flashlight. And then you shoot them with bullets. But, trust me, in game the mechanic is pretty smooth. It's a pretty good little mechanic. It's a good little gimmick for a game, even though they had a lot of battery product placement. Oh yeah, building. But the fun thing about the enemies in Alan Wake is they're like shadows of real people, so they like say things those people would say, but like in a fucked up voice. Like you come across a guy with an axe who's like, "We have plenty of rooms at the motel," you know, and it's like, it's so fucked up. I love it. It has so many good ideas in it, but it just didn't quite come together, you know? But I appreciate it for what it is. I really love Alan Wake. It's just charming in its derpiness. Check out Charlie Murder or Dishwasher versus Vampire Smile. I think you're just making up words now. I wouldn't mind poking at more indie games I can do in a one-shot though, because we had fun with Slay the Princess. And I do like my indie games. I play indie games more than AAA games these days. I'm like not even trying to be a hipster. I gotta embarrass myself with one of these math games. Oh, fuck, I am. What's the solution? I want to say it's 180.
How about multiplayer game with your friends like Lethal Company, Repo, or Peak?
Damn it, I can't do math. I don't think any of those would interest me. However, I would definitely be willing to do Borderlands 2 again with other people. Because the only time I ever played Borderlands 2 is with other people. I'm not really into shooters, so...
Units received.
I mean, I could also do a No Man's Sky expedition with other players someday as well. Might even let you guys talk on stream. I could turn on the voice chat in the game, of course. Yeah, Cause like we had a real good time with mouthwashing and Slay the Princess, so short little indie games are definitely on the table. They even got me to play Enna Barbecue, guys. Anything could happen. I spent most of that game just confused. Always get some goodies from these little buildings, which is nice. Yeah, you could actually I have we have the gaming section in my Discord. There's the general gaming thread. You could always put them in there. I do have a whole little forum for cozy games, but none of those sound like cozy games. This is definitely a radioactive planet. Like the weird brain-looking. Oh, that's a plant? I thought that was a mineral.
Units received.
Huh. Uh-huh, okay. Strange looking plant.
Toxic protection falling.
Yeah. Toxic protection falling. Some weird deer things, deer antelopes. Those grawberries over there. No, it's hazardous flora, never mind.
Units received.
Well, there should be a lot of animals on this planet. Oh, there's only 6, though. There's another flying one and another ground one. I assume there's no water on this planet. Doesn't seem to be. Does not seem to be. Oh, those guys are funky looking. Nice. Yeah, let's go check that guy out. Look at this guy.
Units received.
Look at this guy over here. Is it a predator? I want to call it a killer squirrel. It seems to be chasing that thing. Maybe it's not. Oh, okay, it was. It was hunting. I've never seen one with a tail like that before. Aren't you a weird-looking guy? If you would like to come to this planet and adopt this as a pet, you can. Let's get the planet address. Let's get that up. There we go. You too can come adopt this fucked up looking thing if you would like to. Oh, damn it. And paused by accident. I just wanted to get him in the picture. There we go. Okay, now I have to tab back out to get that down. Ugh, I wish I could hit a button while I'm in the game. Damn it. If you go down to the Spurg zone, there's a bunch of little forums, and there's a gaming section. You may have to search in it, though. There's an antenna over there. I want to check that out. Actually, since I have my freighter in the system, I can summon my vehicles, which is always convenient. Also, if you'd like to join my Discord, you can become a YouTube channel member or go give $1 due to my Patreon. And you can join the Discord, and once you're in, you don't have to leave, even if you don't give me any more money ever again. Maneater the Shark. Maybe we'll have a shitty indie game summer or something, I don't know. Or just one-shot indie game summer next year, I don't know, whatever. I'm brainstorming out loud right now. That's all. Nothing exciting. Oh, hello. Hi, guys. You're looking at me like you came to the wrong neighborhood. Hello, autophage friends. I come in peace. I did not know you were here. Might as well check what the rating on the staff on this planet is. Ugly colors. Good to know. Mismatched piece. Oh, damn it! Yeah, right. Dragon Age Summer, man, those were the days when I still had hope that Veilguard could be good. Naive and insane I was. Alright. Ooh, A-class, not too shabby. Not too shabby. I was gonna try to play Kingdom Hearts fully. I just got bored and decided not to. So there's a few Kingdom Hearts streams. There's like 3 of them when I was getting footage and coming up with ideas for my April Fool's video. So you can go watch that. I only cared about playing the Nightmare Before Christmas level. Holy shit, did that animal just topple my car? Usually when you hit things, they, like, they die immediately. God damn. Yeah. Well, I mean, I'd already thought Dragon Age was fucking dead before Veilguard came out, so... I was happy to get a crumb of anything. Oh, rattling planets, those always look the same. Desert planet with aggressive sentinels. Another desert planet. Let's get out of here. Let's try to do a few more systems before I wrap up. You probably did it right. I'm not looking at Discord right now. I don't usually when I'm streaming. I'm gonna wrap up in like 20 minutes anyway, so I'll check then. Don't you worry. And eventually we will do a long game stream. I know I've got Fallout New Vegas, the Mass Effect trilogy, a few other things on the chopping block there. And you guys, actually, last time I played No Man's Sky, everyone in the chat was whispering to me, Sai, you should play Subnautica. Sai, you should play Subnautica. And I've never played Subnautica. That's another one I've been meaning to get around to. So I think I will do a stream eventually, and it's not on the poll. Again, I haven't mentioned anything that's actually on the poll. I think I will stream Subnautica completely blind at some point, just for the fun of it, because you guys would probably enjoy watching me stumble my way through it. So many people have expressed that sentiment, so... There's another G world. This might have some lush planets. Or I might scan them all and they all look ugly and I don't go to any of them, because I'm a space snob. Oh yeah, you can DM them to me too. I think part of me would just hate to start a game and not finish it, you know? So I'm very careful about starting a game stream. I do want to stream more often, so... Whoa, that place looks cool. Oh, and it's a... Oh. Flourishing planet. No sentinels, so it doesn't have any storms. This would be what the fandom considers a perfect planet. Hot planet. It's got green oceans. Okay, okay. Okay, lots of stuff looks interesting here. Let's go to the big red planet first. Oh yeah, I'm not too worried about price when it comes to games. It's worth it to me to buy a game or stream. I did,
Sai, you should play Subnautica.
I will! It's about the Kingdom Hearts collection, just to frickin' stream it. Though, Cryo was very nice. He wanted to buy me some games for my wish list recently, so he got me, he did get me Cyberpunk, and he did get me Nier Automata, so those are definitely on the list now. I just have to be in the right mood, you know? I said I would get Cyberpunk when it was $15, but I am interested in the Netrunner gameplay, though, because when it originally came out, I watched my friend play it a bit, and, he was doing really cool shit with the Netrunner stuff, so that's kind of what I'm gonna try to do too. He would like hack into like a building across the street and like murder everybody by like overloading their chips and some shit. It was crazy. I'm like, that's the kind of crap I want to do. Probably will like do guns too though. I'm always like pistols and games like that. Yeah. And I still have to play Potionomics. It's not on the poll. I still have to play Potionomics. I haven't decided I'm gonna try playing it by myself first to get a handle of it before I stream it or not. That's one Wokadora sent to me before. That's a cute little indie game. No, I think this has the same tree spawns as Ephemero. Anton Blast sounds familiar. I also bought like this random little game called The Gunk on sale for like $2 just because it kind of looked interesting. So I don't know if I'll play that by myself or stream it, but it just looks kind of interesting. yeah, so this is a planet the same style as Ephemero. It seems to have this same set of plants when you get one of these. Colors here are kind of weird. So you see like these big fat trees and these kinds of rocks with plants on them. I have a planet that looks exactly like this but different colors. So I don't think they vary that much when it comes to the plants. Weird little
Units received.
giant bunny grazing things with pustules on the side. Interesting. Yeah, the color palette on this planet is awful strange. It looks brighter in space. Oh, it has craters, though. This crater's like Tantalus, another planet of mine. Oh yeah, sometimes the animal spawns can be really cool, but again, it's all procedural. There's some hazardous flora over there. Unfortunately, this place wasn't as cool looking as I expected it to be. But it is one of these styles of planet, so I think this probably doesn't have any storms and has no sentinels, so this would be a perfect planet. If this weird, colorblind, muted palette appeals to you. Need some sodium over right here. See if there's any sort of special stuff around, though. Like if it has mold or something. No, it's got, what do you get from buried mineral formations again? I think it's like unstable plasma.
Units received.
A couple of these derpy looking things. With bird heads. Hi. Oh, you scared of me? I'm trying to scan you. Let's get money for it.
Received.
Not that I even need money in this
Units
game anymore.
received.
And speaking of art, I'm definitely going to play Passepartout 2 at some point. Maybe I should just restream the first game as well. Because I did stream it ages ago on Twitch, but that was before anybody knew who I was. Really, sir. I was just doing game streams for my friends. So I would like to do both No Straight Roads 1 and 2 as well eventually. I have plans, guys. I have plans. I just have to start game streaming more often. I'm still in this weird period where I'm trying to, like, adjust to my new lifestyle as a YouTuber. And it's like, oh, I don't have to, like, cram in everything in this one day before I have to do something else. And then there's all these other responsibilities on my head. And address. So, if you want to come to this very mute palette planet, there you go. I don't really know what zoochosis is. Stop trying to make me a furry, guys. It's not gonna happen. God. Alright, what else was here? Stable moon. Check out this place, which is like a hot planet, but it has cool colors, so let's go check it out. Oh, there it is. So glad they let us mark planets now, you guys. It took them so many years just to give us this one function. Curing sick zoo animals. The title makes me think there's a lot more to it than that. You're not telling me, Adrian. Like it's gonna be a secret horror game. No, silence. Liking Has-Been Hotel doesn't make me a furry, and everybody is furry for B-stars, okay? So that doesn't count either. Nor does the fact that I'm just surrounded by furries, apparently. This always happens to me. I can't even draw animals. How can I be a furry? my main sales pitch for No Man's Sky is usually, did you like the space stage in Spore? Would you like that but an entire game with a lot more features? Play No Man's Sky. If you like space and you like exploring and seeing cool stuff, and games where you have to make your own fun, you would probably enjoy this. There's a lot of building and crafting and exploration. There's some pretty cool lore if you're willing to read codex entries. But it is a very make-your-own-fun kind of game, and it can be a vibe. And this place isn't as interesting looking as I thought it would be from space, unfortunately. Right, I'm not really showing you the depths of the game right now. I'm just basically generating planets to look at the moment. But this is just how I play sometimes. Because I've done a lot in the game. I have been playing it since 2016, so I've pretty much done everything. I'm not a furry ally. I make fun of furries all the time. I just happen to be around them. I'm furry adjacent, I guess. I'm definitely gonna be furry adjacent when our bug comic comes out. Whatever that is. I will hype it when we are ready, though. I'll tell you. This is a hot planet. You can tell because everything is boiling at all times. It doesn't spontaneously catch on fire like that other planet I have, though, which is cool. That's copper. It's just very bright here. Also, that's why I deliberately make my robot character look like my casing is falling off, because I've been playing this game so long. So, as a launch player, I like to look beat up.
Thermal protection falling.
I'm not actively hostile, so I'm a furry ally de facto, I see.
Received.
I'm performatively anti-furry. I pretend to hate furries more than I do. Oh, look at some of these freaky guys. I've seen these style of bug guys on a few planets. This particular style looks pretty cool, though. It looks like he's got glowing green lines. Hello, friend. Are you friendly? Would you like some creature pellets? Very good. Good, hideous bug monster. I can adopt him. I can prize off the extrusion. I can just ride. This is my new friend, everybody. You can adopt animals, and you can use animals as mounts. And the benefit to that is you can still use your scanner while on an animal, but you can move faster than your own walking speed, which is good. These guys can really book it. If I was on even ground anyway. Run! Come on! Maybe he won't run from me because he's not, like, fully adopted. I have a few different animals that I got from various places. Usually I'll keep ones that look cool, but you have to like spend so much. Oh yeah, I adopted this one just to freak people out with it. It's one of the new robotic creatures. And yes, there's robotic creatures. Where are you going, buddy? Imagine summoning this in the space anomaly. But yeah, there's other robot creatures. Like, this is one of my main mounts. I love this guy. I give him a pat on the head. He's super fast. This is why I like this guy a lot. Zoom! Looks a little awkward to ride, but I don't care. Ah! Nope, you shouldn't have gone in the water, though. I have a couple of flying ones. Flying mounts are very... Oh, that's ships. Flying mounts are very useful. My favorite one being Scarab. Aww. Now, see, I can make eggs of these guys, too, so if anyone else wants a cool beetle you can fly on, I can give them an egg. And they're super fast. So these are useful for certain quests when you're looking for items on the ground and stuff, or when you're feeding animals. That's one of the multiplayer quests. I just drop pellets from the sky. Oh yeah, I'm definitely best friends with Lily Orchard. I'm definitely, according to some crazy people out there. Oh yeah, here's my other flying one, who's just pretty. I wonder if you can breed these to be bigger. I don't think I've ever gotten it to work, but it looks really silly to ride. I've definitely had other players, like, be confused when I just fly down on this thing. Whee! It's also very fast. So I can definitely give eggs of these to people if they want their own flying mount. Alright, I might as well give the address to this planet. It's pretty cool looking. I like the green outlines on things. I've noticed, like, because, like, the bugs match that. They also have a green outline. I've noticed, like, the plants and animals sometimes have color theming now, which is kind of cool. I've noticed that on a few planets. So this bug looks a lot like these cactuses with the glowing lines in them. Alright, here is the planet's address. Maybe we'll do another planet hopping stream sometime, too. This is kind of fun. We're just seeing cool shit. Yeah, if you liked the, base building in Fallout 4, the base building in this is pretty similar. It's more sci-fi. Actually, Comet Z, just for you, maybe we'll go to one of my bases real quick, just to show you the kind of things you can build. Just get on my freighter real quick, where my teleporter is. I suppose I could go to the space station, but this would just be faster. There's a main story to follow, and there's a few different quests after the main story to do. So there's definitely a lot to do. Yeah, I didn't watch planet hopping. So there's a lot of stuff to do when you do first start playing, so don't let me... This is my freighter, by the way, which I also, I also built all of this. I designed this with all these base building parts. So, actually, that's another good example. I put all this together myself. I even made, like, a cafeteria, even though it's completely aesthetic, because I'm insane. So, this does nothing. The NPCs don't come here and sit and eat, but I built it anyway because my immersion. I did build an outdoor area recently. I finally got the outdoor walking stuff. So all this is player built right here. But I will zoom around to a couple of my bases and come back to the freighter. Might be a good way to end the stream. So, where's a really impressive one? There's the museum I just built. See, I've been saving a lot of planets. Anything I call side tours, I haven't actually built anything on. There's my Dino Museum. Purple represents Psi, which also represents autism. I am an autism creature. And I'm done hiding it. That's another reason I'm wrapping up soon. I gotta make dinner. We're gonna make udon tonight. This will be a fun little gaming stream before I do another big gaming stream. And this is my dinosaur museum. This is I was finding relic bones before, so this is like the biggest thing I've built so far. I just wanted to do a museum because they have these bones you can dig up now and actually put in displays, so that's fun. You have to unlock all of this stuff, of course. Usually you get salvaged data from digging it up in the ground, so you have to grind out the... Damn it, Sean, fix your game! Ah, this is happening again. With the ground coming up. When you leave and come back. How dare. I built it on fucking stilts, too, to make that not happen. This is Ephemero, by the way. I just said we found a planet similar to this with different colors. You can see same trees, same rocks. But this place is super pretty. This is one of my favorite planets right now. This is an Essentam, though, I believe. Actually, I could just give the address for this, too. But it's an Essentam, which is one of the other galaxies, so you have to actually beat the game once and choose to go to Essentam in order to access this planet, but there you are. Just in case you want to visit. I'm so happy I set that up now, because I can just use that anytime I'm playing this game. So, yeah, this is definitely my biggest build. This is some of the new building parts, the autophage parts. So they just introduced these. These are all just decorative. They don't do anything, but I thought it looked neat. Is there a tree growing up through my frickin' shit now? Ah! They solved this problem once, and now it's happening again. Hopefully, they'll do a bug fix. So yeah, so this is, So I built all this myself. I should maybe go to one of my smaller bases now. Well, actually, I have a few different bases on this same planet. Because there's a runaway mold spawns here, and runaway mold is a very valuable resource. Because you can grind it down into nanites, which you're gonna need to buy lots of blueprints and things. But yeah, this is all player built right here. These are all items I've collected from various, either getting them through Quicksilver or through the menu on the, God, I made some really fucked up looking things that stream, didn't I? You can put the bones together any way you want. I think we were joking, this one was Blitzo from Has-Been Hotel. No, Hell of a Boss, rather. Yeah, you can't vandalize other players' bases. This isn't Rust, guy. But you can visit. So actually, I'll go to one of the smaller bases on this same planet. Let's see here. Should be... Meh. Losing track of when I built things, because they're in, like, the order I built them, I think. Oh, here's one of them. Oh, here's the first mold site. So this is on the same planet. But yeah, you don't have to bug the game. You can build in free mode. People build some pretty crazy shit in free mode. In fact, maybe we'll go to the anomaly and go to somebody else's build as the last thing. But this is just a nice small little build I did. Just as a base built around this runaway mold, which lives up to its name. Oops. If I don't hit it with the fucking terrain modifier, that is, and destroy it immediately. So if you try to mine it, it rolls away. That's why it's called that. But you can grind it down into nanites. This makes it very useful. So yeah, this is also just another one of my bases. Oh yeah, the only thing wrong with this planet is these hostile animals that will bite your ass anytime they see you. Everything else is perfect. Perfect weather, no sentinels. Anyway, I better look at my building here. So there's different kinds of parts. Actually, I can show you all the parts, because I have pretty much all of them unlocked. There's these more spacey parts, but these all snap together, which makes them pretty easy to build with. And then there's like the basic wood and stone and metal parts. They'll all snap to each other, but they won't snap to these older sci-fi parts. And then there's like all your tech, all your energy supply stuff, and then there's all sorts of furniture and decorations you can unlock. So if you like building, they got plenty for you. And again, I don't really do like huge ass builds either. So, oh yeah, and any dinosaur bone parts you have, you can just place anywhere you want. So you can have like trophy heads sitting in your house if you want to. You can just stick them on the ground. It's amazing. Two of those animals are hunting me. I'm gonna go back inside. There's also settlements, which you don't control the building of, but you have like NPCs living there and stuff. So I can show you one of those. I'll go to the safer one. Though the biome of this planet has changed fucking twice on me. This is not what it originally looked like. The settlement used to be called Mudslap because it was a swamp planet. Yeah, you could see this a lot like a 3D Terraria. Yeah, you could. I've played a little Terraria, but again, I have trouble with pixel games and side-scrollers nowadays. I don't know what it is. I'm such a snob. Yeah, anyway, so this planet turned neon fucking green on me. But this is my settlement. Now the buildings are auto-generated, so you don't get to build like all the base parts like you would with a base. But you got NPCs hanging around. My mech suit is here, just ignore that. Luckily the sentinels aren't attacking as soon as I warp in. And now you can upgrade the buildings. So they added a little bit more to settlement management. They're still not terribly complex, but they're fun little diversions, and I hope they do more with this in the future. I hope they set up a system for us to be able to sell items to other players, too. That's what I really want next. This is my management thing. Let's see if they have any decisions for me to make right now. The citizens have a request. They want to go on a mission. Yeah, you can go on a mission here, because, like, in the other place, we're in debt. I don't want you to spend any money, damn it. This place is doing pretty well. So, and I think now you can choose what they produce, I think. So I got a bunch of bonuses here, just from random events and stuff, and decisions I've made, and buildings I've allowed to be built. See, our debt's gonna clear, because we're making enough money. So, it's rated B now. Hooray! And they're decently happy. Where do I choose what they produce, though? That's weird. I swear this was in here. But now you can also manage every settlement you have. You can have multiple settlements and you can manage them all now. So I have an autophage settlement on this horribly hostile planet. That's just where it generated for me when the quest started. So thanks. Thanks for that. Let me just go to one more of my bases. Actually, I was mentioning the Red Moon Fos... Oh yeah, let me just give the planet address for Infield here before I go. In case anybody would like to visit. You can just visit any planet you have the address of once you've beaten the game once, which is nice. You have to be in the right galaxy, though, so this is also an Essentam. So if you put in this address in Euclid, you would not get to this planet. You have to be an Essentam. So, sorry. You gotta be an Essentam girly like me. And I will play a little longer, because I'm showing off my bases and being smug. Alright. Pretty good crowd. We were just planet hopping, but then now I'm selling somebody on buying this game now, so we're just going around and looking at my various bases I have. Well, this is actually one of my, let's just go here first. This is one of my earliest planets, and I've built up this base over time. I built this base specifically because there's a portal there, so this is my Euclid portal access when I want to go to a planet address. No, there's no main quest like that, Comet. The game is very much about making your own fun, but there is a main story to follow. That's pretty interesting. The lore of this game is pretty interesting. They kind of put it more to the forefront in the tutorial now than they used to. So this is the Tantalus commune. This is planet Tantalus, one of the earliest planets I ever, like, founded a base on. I end up moving the base over here because there's a portal! And these are what you use to put in the planet addresses and go to various planets in the galaxy. Do I have to charge it again? Oh no, I can just... But you can also request the planet's address at a portal. So it's just easier to look at a screenshot when you're in screenshot mode. But this is the address for this one. But you can also activate it to go to any address you want. So, yeah, so if I wanted to go to a certain planet, I put in the address using glyphs. But again, you can only... I'm just putting in random shit. You could just put in random shit and see where it leads you. Which I just did. I want to get back to my freighter, though, so... But yeah, so I built this whole place. It's kind of hard to see right now because it's nighttime and it's raining. Okay, well, it's not raining anymore, but I think it always rains on this planet. I think it's one of those. It has shooting stars now, though. It's changed a little bit over the updates, but the trees have stayed the same, and the landscape has stayed the same. Yeah. Yeah, it does have a very 70s aesthetic, a bit, in the 70s sci-fi aesthetic. Which I also dig. It's very Buck Rogers, you know, but kind of, like, modern. But I built this whole place just for... And I built, like, little buildings off to the side just for immersion. There's a guy hanging out here. These guys are from an old quest that doesn't really do anything anymore. But I like having an NPC around. So... So I build all these weird little buildings. Just, again, just for the aesthetic. No other reason. Just for the aesthetic. But if you like that sort of thing, I mean, you can do whatever the hell you want. So I got like a weird little bubble vat in there. I built like crew quarters just for the hell of it. Can't do anything with these, but just to... And you can put down little decorative items and stuff too. So, a little similar to Fallout 4. Except I would say the snapping system is way better in this one. I did do a lot of building in Fallout 4, so I know exactly what you're talking about. I like crafting and building, if you can't tell. But I also like to keep my builds kind of practical. I don't mind those. There's just these weird brown creatures. They're fine. They don't hurt you. Oh yeah, I have like a garage over here too. With those. Some spawns for vehicles. Again, just because. I could have just put these out in the open. I didn't have to build anything around it, but I wanted to. You know? Again, you kind of have to make your own fun. But you can make anything you want. Let's go back to my... Oh wait, I wanted to go to Red Moon Post Company first, and then we'll go back to my freighter, and then we'll look at like a build somebody else has made that's like fucking crazy. Just to show you the extent of what you can do. Because I never get that crazy with my builds. I like everything to be like in reaching distance, you know? I'm the same way in Minecraft. You can ask Space Frog. All my builds are very practical, even when they have like stuff that's just for looks. Red Moon Fosco, here we go. It's one of my favorite planets. I mean, the game works mostly you upgrade as you go along. I mean, I'm pretty kitted out, Cryo, so it's kind of hard to describe. You really have to build up your character, but I've been playing this for like 10 years, you know, at this point. I've been on the same save file. So, because if you look at like my loadout, I'm like S-class, A-class stuff, some black market stuff, some Sentinel shit. Like, I'm pretty kitted out in this game, so there's a lot more you can do in it than you watch me do, because again, I've done a lot of things. Maybe one day you guys can convince me to play the tutorial on a new save file, but it's like, I don't wanna. It's bad enough in Expeditions. In Expeditions, they make sure everybody has the same powers and stuff, so I can't, like, jetpack for an entire minute like I normally do. But yeah, this is one of my favorite planets, and this is one of my favorite builds, actually. It's pretty simple. But I have phosphorus being mined over here. So there are, like, you can find hotspots for minerals and gases and electricity. And you can set up an auto miner that just mines whatever resource for you. And you can come pick it up when you want, and other players can also take from these. So it's pretty convenient. This game came out in 2016, Cryo. And it was a disaster when it first came out in most people's eyes. I still enjoyed it, even in the original version. But it's been added to and built up and improved ever since, and it's more than they ever even originally promised. So it's like the greatest turnaround in gaming history, basically. And see, I have like decals on the wall just for decoration. A lot of this is just for looks. There's another guy from those defunct quests just hanging out in here. Like, I have lockers here just for looks, basically, you know. A bunch of posters on the wall, just because I can. I like building stuff just for my own immersion. And again, you can play this in VR, so you can come to your own bases in VR, which is always cool. So let me go back to my my freighter real quick, so we don't lose our place of where we were space exploring. Oh, I forgot to give you guys the planet address. Oh well, it's my secret to keep. I think, how much is No Man's Sky right now on Steam? Let me go to the store page real quick. I'm looking on another screen, don't worry. Well, it's 23 bucks right now. It's on sale for $23.99 until the 26th. So that is a great deal for it, honestly. That's a great price to buy it at. So if you're Eddie interested at all in it. So, let's go out to the space anomaly, because they, yeah, it's No Man's Sky. It's, they were calling it One Man's Lie for a while, yeah. They really turned that shit around, though. Dude, when the game first started, we didn't even have player models. We didn't even have player models. Never mind player customization.
Unit received.
Somewhere in space, Tim Curry is out there.
I believe you. Oh yeah, CD keys. Let me check it on CD keys right now, actually. CD keys is a great site for buying discounted games. It looks shady. The way they deliver it to you is shady, but I've never had a single problem with them. I bought most of my Sims 4 expansion packs through them. It is $18.39 USD on CD keys right now. So, good time to buy it. So you can buy it for $23 on Steam, or you can buy it for $18 on CD keys. They have an Xbox One key for it too. That one's $20, but for PC it's $18. And it'll probably just be a Steam key. So, well, I mean, Cryo, I mostly play this game solo. You can play it with other people, but I mostly play it solo. Even when I'm doing multiplayer stuff. I hardly talk to anybody in the game. I don't know. I can be kind of antisocial in multiplayer games. It's weird. I know, it's weird because I'm a streamer, right? I'm actually kind of an introvert. But yeah, CD keys, highly, highly recommend. Never had a single issue with them. Bought like 10 Sims 4 expansion packs through them. It's fuck paying full price for those. Alright, so I'm in the space anomaly. This is the multiplayer hub, but I just wanted to go to one of the community spotlight builds just to show you how crazy some people can get. And then we'll probably wrap it up there. And we could do another planet hopping stream too next time I do No Man's Sky. The No Man's Sky streams are just random, you know? So I asked my fans, like, would you guys actually be interested in watching me play this? And also, like, would you want them on a schedule or just at random? And everybody said random, so here we go. Yeah, this is the one we visited last time that I was pretty impressed with. But it's not a big build, but it's a complicated build. Let's go check out... Actually, I don't think I've seen this one. No, wait, I have. Let's go to the butterfly house, though, just to show you how crazy people can get with this. Because you can turn off the snapping. So if you're very patient, you can make your builds any way you want. I am not a patient person. It should be obvious by now. So, let's see. This is where we end up here. They hide a launch pad under this? Oh, they did. Huh. So they actually put stone over a launch pad with the launch pad thing sticking out. That's interesting. Very clever. And there's the main building down there. Oh, someone else is here right now, too. Excuse you saying there's no Fortnite dance. I must prove you wrong now. You can Fortnite dance. So there. There's actually 2 dances. The other player's like looking at me like, what the fuck are they doing?
Thermal protection falling.
Where's the other one? Here we go. So you're saying there's no Fortnite dances. Like, we even got that in No Man's Sky. We got capes like Destiny. You can't beat this. Anyway. Let's check this out. This is, yeah, like, this is crazy shit. This is crazy work. Like, I know how they did this. Like, this right here. This is just, I know what these are. This is the little ramp you put on the really sci-fi like doors, and this person like sat here rotating them just precisely to make something that looks like a rope bridge. That's fucking crazy. So yeah, if you're really patient, you can do a lot of crazy shit with the building parts. Yeah, it sucks if the sale still isn't enough in your currency, but this is a pretty planet. In fact, I can probably give you guys the address for this one too, even though it's not my planet. There you are. This is in the Kikola Galaxy, which I've never even fucking heard of. So, there you go. Because I teleported to it from the anomaly, though, I could come here. And actually, teleporting from the anomaly is very convenient, because you can just flip and go right back to it. The game does automatically save whenever you exit your spaceship, too, no matter where you are, so... Okay. Jump me back over here, though. I want to go back to the big portal. I want to go back to that weird little hut that was really inspiring me before. That person did some insane fucking shit with the building parts. Again, they must have turned off snapping to do this. But it's crazy work. Okay, let me... What is this one? The potions and apothecary shop. It's very fantasy-like, which is funny. Kick Old Galler Galaxy. Is that like a real galaxy name? It's taking a while to teleport. There you go. I was getting like damage taken from this place before though. Let's make sure. So this place is super impressive. This build here. So they have all these like little objects I recognize, but they've used them in strange ways. Like that's like a counter side table, and then they've put like a different building part over that. I don't even know how they got this wood texture, to tell you the truth. And like that thing's a poster. It's Z fighting a little bit. That's also a poster. So they've basically like made things that look like bottles out of posters and like cube building parts and stuff like that. Those are crates that they've put on the wall, and they put plants inside by turning off the snapping. The ladder is a ladder, yeah. So they've invented pieces out of like those are posters on like panels or something that they've made look like books. It's all very clever. It's very clever use of like the standard building parts to do some crazy shit. So yeah, you can like glitch it out to build cooler things, like in Fallout 4. Though you can build pretty cool stuff without that. But like this is just wood panels. This isn't even like I think that's an actual shelf object, but then this is like just wood panels put next to it to look like a cabinet. Very, very clever. Extremely clever use of the building parts. I am jealous. This isn't even a bed object. They built this out of parts. That's a rug. Those are cement bags. Those aren't pillows. Those are cement bags. And that's just like a wood panel. So they've constructed something that looks like a bed out of various different parts. No, the ladders are an object you can get. So, very, very impressive. I don't even know what these are. Oh, it's lights, but they've put a cube on them. Huh. I never got a good look at the planet the last time we were here, either. What galaxy is this even in, I wonder? Let's find out. Is Dora Yizheng galaxy, apparently. Jesus. Again, like I've said, I am not the most hardcore player of No Man's Sky, but it is like the one thing I can brag about, so let me have this. And we're gonna go. The story missions! I guess it would depend, because like it involves getting to the center of the galaxy, but you can get there faster by using black holes and stuff. And basically the tutorial now is about teaching you about everything you need to know how to do in the game. It'll take as short or as long as you want, really. Oh yeah, if you wanted Starfield to be a better game, play No Man's Sky. That's my other sales pitch. If you wanted a good Starfield, play No Man's Sky, please. It's what Starfield was trying to be. So if you like the space stage and Spore, and you really wished Starfield was better, you should play this game. You will fucking love it. There is so much to do. I do have 3 other streams on it, so in the first one I did kind of, like, just rapid fire go through a bunch of different stuff you could do. And the second one I kind of focused more on stuff in the Beacon update, the new settlement stuff, and then the third one I was building... No, I wasn't even building the Dino Museum, I was getting bones from a Dino Museum. So, that's just a other particular update where you could dig up dino bones before, but you couldn't really do anything with them, and now you can, so that was fun. Alright, so I'm gonna wrap it up there. This was just a nice little short stream. Again, the poll for another gaming stream bigger than this will be going up in, like, half an hour, so be on the lookout for that on my YouTube channel. And I'm gonna go eat dinner, and I'm gonna go keep editing videos. But thank you for joining me on this little break while we roved around looking at cool planets. Maybe we'll do another one like that, because again, this is just how I play the game sometimes, just going from system to system, trying to find anything that looks freaking cool. So I will talk to you all later. I'm gonna go back on the Discord later probably too, so I will see some of you there. Goodbye.